Welcome to another episode of What You Could Be Reading. Brian Jacques' Taggerung, a novel of Redwall. Nimbala with one paw and shoved him high, clear of the flood. Tag slashed out with the blade held in the other paw, right down the ugly head of a big adder with almost half its body length extended as it struck. Hissing madly, it pulled back into the cave, its skull sliced the bone. Tag shoved off, swimming strongly, following the current with Nimbala still held high, yelling shrilly, "Don't drop me, I can't swim." The otter was a powerful swimmer, even with one paw holding the harvest mouse clear of the swollen steam race. He continued for quite a while, then his head broke the surface, close to Nimbala. "Are you all right, little mate?" The mouse kicked and squirmed. "All right, I'm near drowned by this rain. Get me ashore." As soon as he spotted a rock sticking sideways out of a fern patch a few lengths from the bank, Tag abandoned the stream and set Nimbala down. Slithering and sliding, they made their way back up the bankside and stumbled to the welcome cover beneath the large stone chunk. Rolling thunder sounded more distant now. Lightning flashed far off. Tag wiped mud from his paws into a fern and lay back. Storm's moving away now. The rain should slack off before dawn. "Well, mate, we've lost our supplies and the cloak, but we're lucky. We could have lost our lives to those serpents back there." Using his tail as a probe, Nimbala dug mud from his left ear. "Gave me a good ride, didn't you, you big feller? I was fooling, you know. I'm a champion swimmer, really. Faster than fish, that's me." Tag went along with the joke, knowing his friend was lying. "Well, you scoundrel, I never knew you could swim. And me carrying you all that way, swimming with 3 paws and a rudder? Rascal!" Nimbala tweaked Tag's ear affectionately. "Never mind, pal. Next time I'll swim, I'll hold you up over the water, I promise." Tag chuckled. "I'll keep you that promise, you rogue." Sleep was out of the question. They sat watching the rain. It had slackened somewhat, but was still quite heavy with a light breeze, beginning to drive it sideways. Tag sat Nimbala on the lee side, taking most of the wetness on his right side. Nimbala peered out into the rain-swept plain. "Can you see a light out there?" Tag saw the dim lane flickering glow. "Aye, and it's coming this way." They sat still and silent, the otter gripping his blade as the light got closer. Nimbala screwed his eyes against the rain. "It's some old beast carrying a lantern." Tag slid the blade back into his belt and moved over a bit to make room for the newcomer. It was an ancient shrew, bent almost double, covered in a blanket cloak and hobbling along with the aid of a blackthorn stick. Groaning faintly, he put the lantern down and sat between them. Throwing back his cloak hood, the shrew dug a spotted kerchief from it and wiped his whiskers. "Filthy night, 'tis plain filthy. You nearly fell into me den as yo's climbed the bank back there. Ho, that would have been what you call dropping in for a visit, wouldn't it, me old cullies?" He tapped the side of his lantern, and about 6 fireflies flared their tiny lights in response. The ancient shrew cackled. "Heh. I'd gotten here sooner, but I'd to feed me pals. A little only water, and that's all they needs. Sparky bugs they are. Now what use doing out here on a night like this?" Tag allowed Nimbala to act as his spokesbeast. "We was about to ask you the same, you old gray snout." The shrew tapped Nimbala's paw with his stick. "You're an ard-faced little harvest mousey. What's your name, eh?" "Nimbala the Slayer. Every beast around here knows me." The shrew sucked his toothless gums, looking Nimbala up and down. "Well, I don't, but I'll tell you why I'm here. Lamano, I'll come to see if you beasts need shelter in me den. 'Tain't much, but it's all me den, and 'tis dry too. So what did you say, Lumbao? Does your big, silent brother want a night's lodging, eh?" Tag touched his paw to his nose politely. "Thank ye. That'd be very nice. My name's Tag, sir." The old one arose creakily and picked up his lantern. "Well, my name's Ruscum. 'Tis long since any beast spoken, almost forgotten. Come on then, Tug, follow me. Come on, Mingala, you carry the lantern." As they made their way back to the bank, Nimbala whispered, "Wish you'd get my name right." Tag wiped rainwater from his eyes. "Don't get too upset, mate. Ruscum has trouble remembering his own name. Poor old beast, he must live all alone." That was a selected reading from Brian Jacques and Taggerung, a novel of Redwall from the Little Libraries. Good night.